What's up, everybody? Crazy Al Cayne here at Furygan. Representing, we got Franck right here, and they do some amazing stuff. Lots of protection for you guys who ride street, who ride bikes, and he's gonna let us know all about the booth and what they're doing right now.
Furygan introduced you this French brand, 47 years old company, number one in France on the street, and also leading the market in Europe. Our company did over the years lots of shows, as you can imagine. We picked the IMS for the US, starting with LA. We decided to do the one in LA because, you know, California for the street. So it was kind of pretty amazing for us to be there. From Orlando, the M Expo, going to LA, so now we're in New York. I mean, pretty cool for a French company to be here. And of course, starting also our distribution from the Midwest. We choose to be in the Midwest strategy, let's say it this way, for delivery, you know, because as a distributor, we like to be, you know, on those about 5 to 10 hours,
right,
you know, delivery. We have from, you know, you shooting on the girl side here. As you can see, all our products on the leather made in France. So you have the D3O protection inside. I don't know if you're familiar with the D3O protection. That's what we're using also on the GP, on the gloves. You can take it off. You get, you know, the protection that you have on the shoulder. You can add also on your back. The other one.
Okay, so you can.
We're using, you know, we have exclusivity, as you see here, you know, with our name on it. We are pretty famous also on the textile. The textile are not made in France. We only do the leather in France and the jeans, and our textile, you know, are very good seller because very affordable.
I like this one. Really nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. We do very well at the M Expo for the dealer. When they saw these jackets, I mean, we made some orders, pretty big orders on that one because you know those BMW, you know, riders. I mean, they love it. It's very affordable for the price and the quality of the gadget. Yes.
Nice.
Turn on the back also.
It's got the back pads on there.
Yeah, exactly.
And it looks good too. It's not, you know, it's something you might want to just go outside and just wear it, just like, you know, just rock it.
Well, we are also very famous is on the racing. You know, Furygan competing every day on the European market. Once again, we prefer to start small, and we cannot show all our products, but you have a good idea of like this one. We did very good response on this one in California. Leather mesh, you know. So like in a market in Asia, this one we do very well too. And same thing, you know, for your D3O. You know, you can add, remove. Then we can jump to our vintage one. As you can see here, we believe a lot on this collection for the US. So we don't want to be like the Christian Dior of the motorcycle jacket, but you can see it has, you know, is well finished. Yeah, let me turn on the back, for example, for the cutting. Let me jump to the other one on the back. And we call the Legend of the Legend. This one, I have it myself. You see, so the pad here, you can actually take it out, you know, made for us, you know, for Furygan. And when you wear it, let's say you're going to work, you want the security, and when you go and or to a restaurant, take it out, and you can wear as regular jackets.
Right, yeah, that's cool.
So our Panther is ready to get in the US market. This shoes is, I don't know about in the US, if you see that kind of you know, fashion shoes, and also security with the impact system. As you can hear, the D3O will be here, and if I turn the shoes the other way, you know, it will be very flexible that way, you see. And in case of an impact of accident, you know, you will never go the other way. So they look like cool shoes, you know, you want to wear every day. Actually, you can wear every day because I have, look myself, and I'm gonna spend maybe 12 hours on the booth, and believe me, they're very comfortable.
One of the sneakers I'm really interested in is this one right here because, of course, we have a very big BMX following, and a lot of people ride, flat pedals, and a lot of people prefer to race actually with sneakers that aren't clipped in. And I was checking out the texture on the bottom of this, and it's very, very stiff, which is really good for people who race with flat pedals. So just tell me a little bit about these sneakers and what goes into these right here.
So on the TED here, as you can see, we were talking on the back of the shoes. You can feel yourself how the way it is designed. Same thing with the D3O. All our shoes, all the way to the girl there, they're using the D3O. Of course, waterproof. So that's we are pretty famous for our leather over the years.
And this one has a thing too where it doesn't.
Exactly.
Go back, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, these things are stiff.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But in the other way, they're made to be, comfortable.
Right.
Yeah, look at that.
Frank just gave us the rundown. This is awesome. They got some really cool stuff. So check them out. Was it? It's
Furygan.
Furygan.
You know the story of Furygan. He was like a brother starting the brand at the beginning, and on many family company, some they separate, and the way he separate, pretty furious. So the fury of the Furygan, he was only doing gloves at the beginning. So and the gant is gloves, in French. So that's why he has a T at the end, for gant, and they spell differently because going international now. But Furygan is the way you pronounce in France. But here, on the GP and international, Furygan, yeah.
There you go. That's the history right there. So check them out.
My name is Franck Wallart, taking care of the US market for Furygan. Pleased to be here in New York today. Sugarcane.com. All right. Back to you, Billy. All right. Furygan.com.
There it is.
Bye.